Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So it's been almost a year since I bought my first 3D printer. And what I would like to do is go over the mistakes I've made and some things I would do differently if I was to buy a 3D printer today and start 3D printing today. So the first thing is, don't try to print everything all at once. It's very tempting when you get your first 3D printer. You want to immediately start printing everything you can find. You know, whether it's STL files that you found on your own, or friends or family or somebody asking you to print things for them. Now, when this happens, you're going to get confused. You're going to become overwhelmed and you're going to make mistakes. And it's going to show in your print because they're probably going to look terrible. So just take time and focus on a few things at first. Pick a couple of things and learn your printer. Learn your slicer settings and learn all the settings that are needed to make beautiful prints. And then you can go into adding more prints to your library. But for now, just stick with a few things at first. You see, I didn't do this. I accepted every request that came my way. And I quickly found myself way in over my head. I couldn't keep up. I had too many people asking for things, and it just became too much. It actually made 3D printing not fun for me during that time. So again, focus on just a few things. Take time, experiment with the printers and the slicing software, and find out what works, not only for you, but for your printer as well. Because every printer is different and every printer reacts differently to different settings. So don't just assume default settings are going to work for every print. Now, moving on to the next mistake. When you buy a 3D printer, buy a multi-material system at the same time. If you buy just the printer, it's going to get boring within a few months and you're going to want to start printing multicolor prints. But by buying the printer and the multi-material system at the same time, you're going to save probably around $200 than if you would have bought the printer and then the multi-material system separately, like unfortunately I did. I learned the hard way. So you're going to save a lot more money if you buy them together. Just keep in mind that when you do buy your first 3D printer, that there are some printers out there that are only capable of doing one color at a time. So do your research and find out which ones offer multicolor printing. And lastly, try to find things to print that are popular or trending. When I was printing everything I could, I ended up with a collection of unuseful prints. I couldn't do anything with them. I still actually have boxes in my closet over here full of prints that they'll probably stay there, or I'll end up getting rid of them one way or the other. Now, it's perfectly fine to print things for family and friends from time to time, and you can go ahead and print those and give them as gifts for birthdays or Christmas or whatever. That's perfectly acceptable to do that. So now that I learned this mistake, I've gone ahead and I've concentrated on only a few things myself. And I've noticed that by doing this, my prints have got a lot better and I have a lot less trouble with print failures. Sometimes I just have to tell people I can't do this right now because either A, I don't have the time, or I just don't feel comfortable. I'm not familiar with that, and I don't really know how to do it yet. So it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to say no sometimes, but that's just the nature of the game. So that's it for this video. I know it was a short video, but if you found any of this information helpful, or if you have any questions about any of it, please leave a comment below and I will respond back to you. And as always, like and subscribe. Again, it helps me and it helps the channel grow. I will see you again on the next video. Thanks.